Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that our skewers are ready, it's time to grill them to juicy perfection. Let's fire up the grill and finish this delicious dish. Indirect heat grilling, cooking the meat evenly. Indirect heat grilling is a great way to cook the meat evenly, without the risk of burning the outside. This technique involves placing the skewers away from the heat source, usually at a medium-low heat. To cook the meat evenly, make sure to preheat your grill to medium-low heat, around 300 degrees Fahrenheit to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the skewers away from the heat source. Close the lid to trap the heat and create a convection effect. Cook for 10 to 15 minutes, or until the meat is cooked through. Some benefits of indirect heat grilling include even cooking, which ensures that the meat is cooked through and tender. Reduced risk of burning the outside, which can happen with direct heat grilling. A more relaxed cooking experience, as you don't need to constantly monitor the skewers. Rotisserie grilling, adding a smoky flavor. Rotisserie grilling is a great way to add a smoky flavor to your pork barbecue skewers, while also achieving a tender and juicy texture. This technique involves placing the skewers on a rotisserie attachment, which rotates the skewers as they cook. To add a smoky flavor, make sure to preheat your grill to medium-low heat, around 300 degrees Fahrenheit to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the skewers on a rotisserie attachment. Close the lid to trap the heat and create a convection effect. Cook for 10 to 15 minutes, or until the meat is cooked through. Some benefits of rotisserie grilling include a smoky flavor that adds depth and complexity to the meat. A tender and juicy texture, which is achieved through the slow and even cooking process. A visually appealing presentation, as the skewers rotate and cook evenly. Tips and variations for pork barbecue skewers. Now that we've covered the basics of grilling pork barbecue skewers, it's time to get creative and add some excitement to your dish. In this section, we'll explore some tips and variations for adding vegetables, fruits, and nuts to your skewers. Adding vegetables, bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Adding vegetables to your pork barbecue skewers is a great way to add texture, flavor, and nutrients. Here are some tips for preparing and adding vegetables to your skewers. Bell peppers. Slice bell peppers into large pieces and remove the seeds and membranes. You can use any color bell pepper you like, but red bell peppers add a sweet and smoky flavor to your skewers. Onions. Slice onions into large pieces and separate them into individual rings. You can use yellow or red onions, but yellow onions are sweeter and add a deeper flavor to your skewers. Mushrooms. Slice mushrooms into large pieces and remove the stems. You can use button mushrooms or cremini mushrooms, but cremini mushrooms have a stronger flavor and texture. When adding vegetables to your skewers, make sure to alternate between meat and vegetables to create a visually appealing skewer. You can also brush the vegetables with oil and season with salt, pepper, and other spices to add flavor. Adding fruits, pineapple, peaches, and apricots. Adding fruits to your pork barbecue skewers may seem unusual, but it's a great way to add sweetness and flavor to your dish. Here are some tips for preparing and adding fruits to your skewers. Pineapple. Slice pineapple into large chunks and remove the tough outer skin. You can use fresh or canned pineapple, but fresh pineapple is sweeter and has a better texture. Peaches. Slice peaches into large chunks and remove the pits. You can use fresh or canned peaches, but fresh peaches are sweeter and have a better texture. Apricots. Slice apricots into large chunks and remove the pits. You can use fresh or canned apricots, but fresh apricots are sweeter and have a better texture. When adding fruits to your skewers, make sure to alternate between meat and fruits to create a visually appealing skewer. You can also brush the fruits with oil and season with salt, pepper, and other spices to add flavor. Adding nuts, peanuts, almonds, and walnuts. Adding nuts to your pork barbecue skewers is a great way to add crunch and flavor to your dish. Here are some tips for preparing and adding nuts to your skewers. Peanuts. Slice peanuts into large pieces and remove the shells. You can use raw or roasted peanuts, but roasted peanuts have a deeper flavor and crunchier texture. Almonds. Slice almonds into large pieces and remove the shells. You can use raw or roasted almonds, but roasted almonds have a deeper flavor and crunchier texture. Walnuts. Slice walnuts into large pieces and remove the shells. You can use raw or roasted walnuts, but roasted walnuts have a deeper flavor and crunchier texture. When adding nuts to your skewers, make sure to sprinkle them on top of the meat and vegetables to create a crunchy texture. You can also brush the nuts with oil and season with salt, pepper, and other spices to add flavor. You're now equipped with the expert techniques and tips to create mouth-watering pork barbecue skewers that will impress your friends and family. Remember, the key to perfect skewers lies in choosing the right cut of meat, preparing it with a flavorful marinade, and mastering the grill with direct heat, indirect heat, or rotisserie grilling. Don't be afraid to get creative and add your favorite vegetables, fruits, and nuts to the skewers. The combination of smoky flavors, tender meat, and crunchy texture will take your barbecue game to the next level. So, fire up your grill and give these techniques a try. Your taste buds will thank you. What's your favorite way to grill pork barbecue skewers? Do you have a secret marinade recipe or a go-to technique for achieving the perfect char? Share your tips and tricks in the comments below and let's get the conversation started. Happy grilling! Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.